This is the Honda X-ADV 750 2025 model year. I don't know if you know, but I do own a Honda X-ADV model year 2022. So it's basically the one before, the older model. There are some slight changes, also to the design in the front. The seat is supposed to be nicer, a little bit more cushioned. I cannot really talk about this because we have all kinds of accessories on it here. We also have the special luxury seat or whatever you call it. So I cannot comment on the regular seat. If it's really better, on my X-ADV it was not bad, so I don't know. But the capacity underneath the seat has not really changed, 22 liters. The light went a little bit to the middle, so which is better, and it actually has 2 shocks now, which is easier to operate the seat. So all in all, yeah, everything has been upgraded. Not everything, but some things have been upgraded. The most important thing is the DCT in the first and second gear. They really changed something there. And I do appreciate it very much because it's a much smoother ride at low speeds and low revolutions. And yeah, that's basically it. I will show you the controls, the display and the storage space now. Yes, on the left hand side we have the brake lever for the rear disc brake, which is adjustable in 6 positions. Then we have a switch here for shifting up, shifting down, and we have the light switch here for up, down, passing light switch in there. We have the mode switch here. We have the joystick button for the display. We have the horn button here. We have the turn signal switch here. We have the switch here for the cruise control. And we have the downshift button here and upshift button. So you can manually shift up and down even though you're in the automatic mode. That is no problem. On the right hand side we have the throttle. We have the brake lever for the front disc brakes. We have the emergency cutoff switch. We have the switch here for neutral and drive mode and manual. We have the hazard light switch and the cruise control switch right there. We also have the parking brake lever right here, which acts on the rear disc brake. In the middle we have the display. We can change the setting for the heated grips. They are not included. For the fog lights, not included. We go into the settings here. We go down to general. We go to language. We go to English. And we switched it to English now. So what else do we have? Function, we have riding mode, shift point, self-canceling, turn signals, daytime running light, trip A, auto reset, eco. I don't go into detail here. Display type, we have 3 different display types here. This is the bar graph, we have the circle graph, and we have the simple brightness, background, favorite info, favorite switch, air temperature. And general, we have date, time, unit, language, restore, default, Bluetooth pairing, reset, and service. And that's everything here. It actually shows you, what you have to do to get to the certain kind of display function. So if you long press, you get into the road sync mode. I don't have it connected at the moment, but you can also have turn-by-turn navigation. Oh, I just see we have favorites up there. This is where you can set it to, okay? This is basically the display. When it comes to the storage space on the X-ADV, they have not changed anything in the front. We have a teeny tiny flimsy cubby hole here on the right-hand side, but it will only hold not even your hand, maybe half of your hand, maybe 2 packets of tissues. That's about it. Underneath the seat, it looks like this. We now have 2 shock absorbers there. As before, my Shark Spartan size M can fit in there. That is no problem. As I said, I own the X-ADV 2022. I use it for going grocery shopping and stuff like that. So that's very convenient to put some things in there. They have changed the courtesy light here. Actually, it's in the middle now. And well, the flimsy little looking flap of the USB-C, they have not changed, but oh well. So this is the new Honda X-ADV 750 2025 model year, and we'll take it out for a little spin. Let's go. So in order to turn it on, we push this button here, and there we go. You have the new display, and we'll turn it on here. The seat height is 820 millimeters, so nothing has changed to the previous model. It is fairly high already for me. I'm 175, but it's still manageable. It's a little bit lower, teeny tiny bit lower on the Honda Forza 750, a little bit lower. This one is higher. Okay, let's go. We leave it in standard mode for our check of the 0 to 100. So the first thing that you notice when you sit on it, it seems very similar to the one on which I own. I own the 2022 model year. So in riding and everything, it feels the same. Some design changes. The biggest change, I think, in my opinion, is the change to the DCT. I guess they could have done that with a software upgrade on mine as well, but of course they want to sell new bikes. But anyways, yeah, it handles very nicely here in the corners, in the twisties, very nice. And yeah, if you're familiar with the older X-ADV, it is basically the same, only upgraded, but nice. Very flickable and nice to ride on. We now have a cruise control in addition to that, and so that's also an additional benefit here. Yeah, very nice cornering. Runs like on rails. The front is not so heavy. That's what I remember from the last test rides I did on the X-ADV and the Forza 750. I don't know how the new Forza is going to be like, because it changed in the front as well. It is less heavy in the front, the X-ADV. The Forza is much more heavy. It feels like a battleship. But this is very light, easy to steer around, and it's a joy to handle. Okay, and go. Yeah, the higher speed handling, very nice, like on a big motorcycle. Nothing shakes, nothing breaks. Everything is just dandy. I love it very much. And it's very stable. The windscreen is not new, but it's new by adjusting it with just one hand. But I think from the height and everything, it's the same. Nothing has changed. So it's a fairly good wind deflection here when you have it on the highest position. Yeah, at higher speeds it rides really like a big motorcycle. Nothing to complain about here. And yeah, this luxury seat, or whatever you want to call it, it is pretty nice. Of course, it is extra. You have to pay extra either in a pack or separately. The lumbar support is a little bit different. I don't really know if it is any different in seating or sitting for a longer period of time. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely not bad. I don't know what the original seat is like. I cannot really say anything negative about the X-ADV. Before that, I had some little complaints, you know, as you might have watched my videos, that the DCT was kind of very rough, and first and second gear switching or not switching when you're in a traffic jam or so. Now that is gone basically, and even at higher RPMs it switches very nicely and smoothly. So yeah, everything is improved and nice on the X-ADV. If you like a nice practical bike, I like it because I have under-seat storage. That is also why I like it, is of course the design. They changed it a little bit in the front now, so yeah, it's a pretty nice bike or scooter, whatever you want to call it. That should conclude our test ride here of the Honda X-ADV 750 2025 model year. All in all, a very nice high-tech package. Maybe not so well equipped as like the Chinese, you know, but very high quality plastics, high quality, everything high quality. I like it very much, and I would definitely pay this price if I was in the market for one. At the moment I have one, so I don't need to buy one, but yeah, it's definitely a recommendation here from Banner Rider for you, for the Honda X-ADV 750 2025 model year. Thanks very much for watching, and thank you very much ServiHonda in Málaga for lending me this bike for this test ride. Thanks very much to ServiHonda in Málaga.